Welcome to St James's Park. You're probably thinking, why are you at St James's Park right now, the home of Newcastle United, when there's absolutely nothing happening at St James's Park? Well, there is tonight. We're here for one special reason. That is for the brand new launch to unveil the brand new Newcastle United third kit, all right? Not only that, we've got 3 of the first team down to help us as well. And on top of that, you could win it. The very first Newcastle United third kit signed by the full team. How you do that, all you need to do is comment in the box below. Tell us the time you think the sun will set. The closest to it will walk away with that shirt signed by the team. If we have more than one winner, we'll put your names in a draw. We'll DM the winner after. But that is the time we'll officially unveil the brand new Newcastle United third kit with PUMA, #StepOut, all right? We've got access all areas, so we're still on countdown for sunset. We might as well take you on a little bit of a mini tour while you're here. The security guards have gone for a brew. We may as well take advantage and have a little wander around. We're in the players' entrance, all right? The very first thing you see when you walk into here, if you're ever lucky enough to be here, is this wonderful man here, Sir Bobby Robson. His statue sits proudly right there, and he keeps his beady eye on every single person who walks into here, including the opposition, who'll be Spurs first up when the Premier League starts at the beginning of August. Over the way, the legendary Jackie Milburn, who was Newcastle United's leading goal scorer for years and years and years, until that man came along, Mr. Alan Shearer, who needs no introduction. When he decided to stay on for one last season, he did so and broke that record as well, finishing with 206 goals. He casts a beady eye on everybody who walks in here as well, along with Bob Moncur, the last Newcastle United captain to lift some major silverware with Newcastle United. The first cup back in 1969. There's a room upstairs that's named after him, the Moncur Suite as well, all right? Comment in the box below. You could walk away with the brand new Newcastle United third kit. All you need to do is predict the sunset time, and that shirt signed by the first team could be yours. Matt Ritchie's here, Isaac Hayden's here, and we have Dwight Gale here as well. We'll be meeting them very shortly. But come with me. This is the top of the tunnel, all right? You're only allowed in here with an access all areas pass on a match day, all right? They have to be worn. Security are really strict. First door we see is the doping control room, all right? That's the last place a player wants to go in at the end of a game. He's just run his socks off for 90 minutes, all right? The last thing he needs or wants to do is go to the toilet, basically because they can't. They've got no fluid left in them. Usually you can be in there for an hour and a half, which is usually pretty awkward, especially if you just want to go home and celebrate the victory. Behind you is the match officials room, okay? This is where the referees go. 4 of them base themselves in there. They get wined and dined and looked after. There's some pretty nice sandwiches going there on a match day. But fingers crossed we get some decent referees at St James's Park this season. Across this side, okay, that used to be the away team dressing room. This used to be the home team dressing room, but is now the away team dressing room. Sadly, it's locked, which means we can't go in there and leave a little present for Spurs in the loo when they arrive. Right, don't forget, comments box below. All you need to do, tell us the time you think the sun will set today, closest to it, or if you happen to join up with someone else and predict the same time, we'll put your name in a draw. You could be getting that brand new Newcastle United third kit, which we'll unveil very shortly with PUMA, all right? Next up, we go for the home team dressing room, all right? We've got access all areas. I mean that. We're coming up the tunnel. And here, someone's left the key in the door, all right? So that means we're allowed to go in. There's nobody to stop us. The security guards aren't doing their job, then we're just going to take advantage. Look at this. You are now being given an access all area tour of Newcastle United's first team dressing room. Have a little glance around. See who's knocking about. Jack Colback, Yedlin, Paul Dummett, Grant Hanley all up there, John Joe Shelby, and we have a little glance around. Let's have a wander over here. We'll find Captain Jamal Lascelles. One thing that we don't want Is anybody on this on a match day? This is the treatment table. That means someone's picked up a bit of a knock during the first half. Fingers crossed that's not very busy. And through here, we can have a little glance in there because we know there's nobody around. That's the showers. Go on, have a little sneaky peek. Don't forget, put your comments in the box. Time of the sunset. You could walk away with that brand new Newcastle United third kit with Puma. I can't confirm or deny who the longest in the shower is at Newcastle United, so we'll try and do that a little bit later on this season. Here we go. Carl Darlow, Johan Gouffran, Daryl Murphy, Mo Diame, Isaac Hayden. We're going to be meeting him very shortly. Him, along with Dwight Gale and Isaac Hayden, are going to unveil our brand new Newcastle United third kit, which you could win. Comment in the box below. Time of the sunset, which is the time we'll be doing the big unveil. All right, let's move on. Again, comment in the box below, okay? Stick your time in. You think the sun will set, and you could walk away with that shirt. Okay, we can go one or two ways here. That way is the player suite. There's not much down there. There's certainly not much happening, but on a match day, that's where all the players' families and friends will go after a match. Fingers crossed to celebrate a victory. We're going to go this way. There's a little bit more to see. Through there is the tunnel where our three players are waiting right at this moment in time for that big unveiling of the Newcastle United third kit. That's why you are here. But we're going to go this way because through here, we're off down to the press area, all right? So this is where the players will come pre-match and where Rafa will come post-match to give us his thoughts. And on the way down here, you'll notice on the walls, they're festooned with Newcastle United players of a bygone age. So straight away, Mr. Malcolm McDonald. He needs no introduction. He knew where the back of the net was. And the fantastic Mr. Paul Gascoigne. I don't think that smile's changed over the years at all, all right? Some wonderful photos, brilliant players. We're going to go this way, though. You'll notice because they're energy efficient at St. James's Park. As we go into each, the rooms light up. That's because no one else has been in here for absolutely ages, apart from us. Don't forget, comments box. You could win that Newcastle United third kit. All you need to do is give us the time of the sunset. We'll DM the winner after we've done this. But so much to get through before there. Check that out. Some career highlights and career goals. Alan Shearer sitting pretty right at the very top. I wonder if we'll ever have a player who'll knock him off top spot. What do you reckon? Right, let's go this way. Don't forget, put your comments in the box with a time you think the sun will set this evening, and you could walk away with that new Newcastle United third kit, signed by the first team, by the way, with Puma. This is where the written press sit. You can tell that if you have a look on the walls. Here we have some old clippings. 1948 that's from, and 1969 when Newcastle United won the Fairs Cup. The journal looked a little bit different back then, didn't it? I think Lee Ryder was still working for them, though. Right, off we go through here. Sir Bobby Robson looking out over the press area. I love that picture. Isn't that absolutely brilliant? And then this is the press area. So this is where the press will come and sit. Rafa will come down and give his post-match thoughts. He'll tell the press what he thinks about the game. Fingers crossed, he'll be talking about a lot of Newcastle United victories. We're going to have to crack on because we're hearing, all right, the players are ready for this big unveiling of the brand new Newcastle United third kit, which you could win. Comments in the box below. Time you think the sun will set, you could win that shirt. Shall we go? Come on, we need to go. Again, we're access all areas. We can go anywhere we want. The security guards, no idea where they are. They've got no idea where we are either, so we might as well take advantage. This is where the press will come. Through into the Milburn stand seating area. We'll go this way. There's usually a security guard standing on this door if you're in the Milburn stand, and they stop anybody coming in here. And then as we walk out, we are greeted by this fantastic shot, Mr. Tino Asprilla. And look what he's wearing as well. I wonder if he had those boots on when he scored in the 3-2 victory against Barcelona. What a night that was, by the way. Here we go. If some of the press can avoid the kiosk, because they sell pretty tasty pies, we are then greeted right outside by this wonderful sight. Just as the sun begins to go down here at St. James's Park, have a look at that playing surface, by the way. 3 weeks ago, that was rubble. That was literally a building site. 3 weeks later, with some tender loving care and an awful lot of work from the ground staff, we have that. It looks like a billiard table. Notice as well the troughs that run around that. That's for the undersoil heating and all the irrigation as well that goes along with it. Come this way. Don't forget, comment in the box. You could win the brand new Newcastle United third kit. We need the time of the sunset, which is when we're going to do the big unveil today of this brand new shirt. This is the press area. That's where all the TV and radio sit. If we can go up here really quickly. I'm doing a challenge Annika now. This is the part where the cameraman used to get the bum shot. Please don't do that. Nobody wants to see that. This is the corporate area. Mike Ashley sits there. And that's where the 2 TVs are that he can keep his eye on the game, along with Lee Charnley, the managing director at Newcastle United, and all our corporate guests who all come and sit in here. We call them the comfy bum seats, and they are really comfy. Right, we'll go in the dugout. Off we go. We'll go see where Rafa sits. Don't forget, stick your comments in the box below. The time you think the sun will set. You might have a pretty good idea now as we look out into the sky at St James's. But here we find ourselves in the dugout area. Apologies for the boards, all right? We've had some heavy machinery coming in and out onto the pitch to sort out all the bits and pieces. So that's just to protect underneath. But here we have the dugout. Got to show you under here, haven't I? Rafa's seat, okay? That's where he sits, okay? Let's have a little sit. These are heated on a match day. And just as I sit in Rafa's chair, my little gizmo that tells me when the sun officially sets at St James's Park has started to vibrate. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Newcastle United third kit with Puma is about to be unveiled. Let's go. We're in here. Chaps, new season almost upon us. Isaac, what do you make of the new kit?
No, it's lovely. I mean, it's got a great colour to it and really nice fit, so looking forward to wearing it.
We're in the tunnel. Not match day today, Dwight, but on a match day, what's it like in here before you run out?
It's good, really. I suppose everyone's excited for the game, and when you get out there and see all the fans that turn up for you, it just gives you an extra buzz, and you just can't wait to get started, really.
And St James's Park, always immense, Matt, but in the Premier League, you're walking out this season, which must feel fantastic.
Yeah, for sure. It's where the club belong, I think. And we've got a challenge now to make sure it stays here and have a successful season.
And what does success mean? How do we get success this season, Isaac?
I think it's just developing on from last season and just trying to finish as high as we can and cement ourselves in the Premier League.
Thanks, fellas. Good luck this season. We'll DM the winner of the shirt.